Just giving you guys a look at my aggressive tank once again. If you guys have not seen, my tank has been my 10-gallon aggressive cichlid tank has been out because of the light. So you guys don't want to see a dark tank. So I've been just looking at this tank. And I also wanted to give you guys a look at my clown loach. He's really fast, so it's kind of hard to see. The other one is in my boat. There he is. See him? There's my tiny Jack Dempsey. Let's give him some food. Some of my cichlid pellets. There's my big Severums. He really likes the cichlid food, even though he's not even related, or he doesn't even resemble a cichlid. Not a body type. Cichlids seem kind of have flowing fins and are very aggressive. He's not that aggressive, and his fins are very lobed, almost. They're not very flowing, really. Like, you could see his are very flowing. His is kind of flowing. Hers is just beginning to flow. You could see the points in her fins just starting to straighten out. I also wanted to show you so if you remember, I said that my Jack Dempsey and my purple spotted gudgeon were fighting, and you can notice how there's somewhat of a short fin there. That's the damage that he did. He tore off a big chunk of fin and ate it. And you don't really want your fish to fight each other. You just don't want that. They're still okay with each other. They don't really just fight to fight now. Like, I remember I had the Severum back when he was tiny, like the size of this tiger barb. I had a little tiny blue gourami in there, and they just went at it all the time. But the gudgeon actually did some damage too. There's my female eel. Look at her. The gudgeon actually did some damage too. A bunch of fins actually came off. Not fins. What am I talking about? Lots of scales. There's my catfish with my male eel. They both look good. The catfish just kind of lays low these days. He doesn't really do anything. I don't even see him eat. But I mean, he lives in the tank and he doesn't look skinny or anything. So I guess he's fine. See, he's breathing okay. He's not sick or anything. The only problem he's ever had is he likes to bite the tail fins of the tail fin of my Jack Dempsey, and the Jack Dempsey chases him and traps him in here. He can't get out. This catfish is actually I think it's very cool looking. It's not that, my fish place, it's not that well selling. It doesn't sell very well, but I think it's actually a very cool animal. That's weird. They're all grouped at one area. I had my Jack Dempsey, my Gudgeon, my Severum, and my male eel hanging out together. That was weird. See, I'm surprised right now the Gudgeon didn't just try to attack my Jack Dempsey. You can see him chewing on some cichlid food. My male eel, which he's kind of accustomed to like softer meat, not hard cichlid food, like the Jack Dempsey would, or the Severums, or even the Gudgeon would be good with him. His teeth aren't nearly as sharp, they're more dull, and they're meant for crushing. As you saw, they can actually gulp air. For if you put them out of the tank, they can kind of not live, but they could kind of not survive really, but they could last more minutes. They could last longer out of the water than like this tiger barb. He wouldn't last more than 30 seconds. He would maybe last like 7 minutes, which is relatively long. Catfish actually have a very long time out of water. They could go out of water for like an hour and a half. I've seen them, and then they go into the water and they sit there for like 5 minutes, and they just swim off, which I'm very surprised about. Little interaction there. I don't know if you saw. The catfish kind of tried to nip at the male eel, and the male eel put him back in his place. He's kind of like my catfish, sadly, is the bottom of all the bottom feeders, which is him, the eels, and then the clown loach, and then the other clown loach, and he's the bottom. It goes the eels, then the clown loach, and then him. I would think the clown loach would be at the bottom. Well, guys, it's time for me to turn the tank off. I have school tomorrow, finals. See you guys.